Do battle with the Arizona Cardinals.
If you know about the carport, them trapdoors supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns offense getting ready for their first drive as they will do so behind their quarterback in his third year now from Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
And I think Baker Mayfield has had a tremendous offseason getting ready for this one because he put the focus squarely on football and cut out a lot of the peripheral stuff. Just focused in on being the best quarterback and leader for his Cleveland Browns team. And now all he has to do, take care of the turnover issues of last year. 21 interceptions he threw, second most in the NFL.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. On second and 15 now. Mayfield, and he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
First and 10 at the
There's Jarvis Landry with a nice reception and pickup there. And when you say Pro Bowl, you better think Jarvis Landry. He's been selected to it every year since 2015. The only season he's missed, his rookie year. And he is durable and tough. We talk about that all the time. How about this for an example? Hasn't missed a game in his first 6 seasons and was a 1,000-yard receiver for the third time in 2019.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Mayfield off the play fake. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That good for 22 and a first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Harrison Bryant there to make the grab. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. the score. It's Parkion to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
The Cardinals
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. That's complete to Edmonds, his running back. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down. Murray with the completion there, and much of the talk leading up to this one, understandably, the comparison between two former Oklahoma quarterbacks. Mayfield, the Heisman Trophy winner, #1 pick in 2018. Murray, a Heisman Trophy winner, and the #1 pick in 2019. Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Carrier.
On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. He'll get it up the middle. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
Brought him down.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And you know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
Cody Parkey on for the
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Browns 7, Cardinals nothing.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more, and, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. B.J. Goodson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line. Well, even I can figure out that DeAndre Hopkins is clearly one of the best receivers in the game. Over the last 3 seasons, over 1,100 yards in each season. And don't forget, defenses have been keying on him each and every snap. This guy produces no matter what the situation, no matter what the coverage. Just find him and get him the football.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Cardinals.
This is Kenyon Drake, 5th-year man from Alabama. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
This is taken at the 18. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes, but right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then? You take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
Mayfield on play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
intercepted.
Well, Brandon, this is a former first-round pick, and he's been a bit of a disappointment in his career up till now, but he's still got room to grow. And this is an excellent play right here to come away with the football.
Ball going back to the Arizona Cardinals, who got back into the win column in Week 5 after a 2-0 start. They had losses to Detroit and Carolina, but their visit to the Jets may be the definition of a get-right game. They win 30-10 to move to 3-2 on the year. The Cards rolling up almost 500 yards of offense, paced by a career-high 380 yards, Charles, through the air by Kyler Murray, who had a touchdown pass and another one on the ground.
Yeah, and you're right about that. It is a get-right game against the Jets right now, and everyone trying to find a way to get them on their schedule. But this was a top, let's face it, Arizona's in a really top-heavy division because the NFC West, the front runners are Seattle. They're now 5-0. The Rams are 4-1, which I think for a lot of us is a little bit of a surprise. But remember, they were in the Super Bowl just a couple of seasons ago. But now they have all 4 games with those teams remaining. So that means their schedule's out in front of them. If they keep going, now, the problem is they just lost Chandler Jones, their star defensive end outside linebacker, their great pass rusher. Looks like he's out for the season. That hurts them on defense, but if Kyler Murray can keep flinging it around and running, it could be tough. They go to Dallas, home for Seattle, and then they're open week and week.
DeAndre Hopkins, he's all alone. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. $68 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the Cardinals cap it with a touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
At their own 25-yard.
It is a good time to be a Cleveland Browns fan. On a streak right now, winning 4 in a row. Last time Cleveland was 4-1, by the way, 1994. And the offense, they have scored at least 30 points in all 4 victories this last week, taking care of Indianapolis, CD. And also, the defense has forced a ton of turnovers this season as well, so they're doing it on both sides.
They certainly are. Myles Garrett, their star defensive end, who got the big contract, he is more than playing up to that right now. What a role he's been on. 6 sacks in the first 5 games, second in sacks right now in the NFL, and even better, oftentimes it's not just a sack, but a strip sack. Takes the ball away from the other team. This Cleveland team, you better bring your game if you're going to deal with the Browns right now. 2 divisional road games coming up now. Real big test week 6 when they visit Pittsburgh, and then it's on to Cincinnati.
Mayfield on first down. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Landry. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. And he finds a man on the crossing route. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Baker Mayfield with a touchdown pass to Austin Hooper. And the Browns have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. He's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Kyler Murray going to lead the Cardinals back out on offense. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the league.
And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play fake. Mayfield. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella. So here's the Cardinals offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
A gain of 14.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. First and 10 here. From the gun, it's Drake. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
You have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. The last few seasons, it's almost been sport for us in the media to see if Larry Fitzgerald was going to call it quits and cap off what I believe is a Hall of Fame career. But now he's entered season number 17, second on the all-time receptions list, just 171 catches behind Jerry Rice, and maybe he's found new life as he continues to pile up the big numbers.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. There was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
To throw, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get it to Landry there, but it'll be 2nd down. Well, I'm switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott, pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out the remainder of the season, and that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Buda Baker with a pick. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Intercepted by the Cardinals.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the Pro Bowler, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
27, Kareem Hunt.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 24.
The tackle made.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
First and 10 at the
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Mayfield to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be second and goal.
incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now Parkey for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive. And Kareem Hunt, the one to finish it off, as he did so with a touchdown run.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback. No return from Isabella.
At their own 25-yard line.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
9-yard gain on the play.
Murray now on first down. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. From the gun, Murray. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a first and 10 at the 11.
And a Cardinal first down.
Running for the shotgun with Drake. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown.
taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run, making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
And now the Browns coming out on the field. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Kareem Hunt.
Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
They'll run on first down. Hunt. Tackle made there by Buda Baker.
Carrier. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
He was brought down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. And no, it's incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. So that's a decision that could loom pretty large here. They go for it on 4th down, but come up empty.
But I actually like the call, and the reason? It shows me a head coach has faith in his team overall.
That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown.
13, Christian Kirk.
Christian Kirk, 49 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
The receivers have been running them ragged, maybe some tired legs in the secondary, maybe some tired legs in the pass rush. Didn't get to him, and look what resulted. A touchdown, tie game. They've got a chance to take the lead.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing them all sorts of trouble.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 38. Past the 20.
You don't want nothing, get there.
Mayfield's pass intercepted by the Cardinals.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Browns down 28-21, 2:15 remaining. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and a 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now throwing on 1st down and completing it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield now from the 50. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he completes it to Hunt. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. That one is caught by Hunt. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but... They'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show.
The stop made.
We got a plane to catch.
A gain of a yard. brings up second and...
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He's going to have the first down past the 20 and all the way up to the 37-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop him with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
First down, Cardinals.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Drake. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Going deep for Hopkins. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. One last shot from Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard.